Hey guys, welcome to another ukulele fundamentals video. So in these videos, they're videos for everybody in every group, and what we're doing is I'm going to cover some basics that is useful for everybody who plays the ukulele to know. Some of the stuff's going to be more difficult than other stuff, but you know, just have a look at the video and see what works for you, and if there's stuff that's too difficult, then come back later and you know, try it again. So what I'm going to do in this video is to demonstrate a few strumming patterns, because it's useful to have a few ways of strumming which you can apply to different songs. So okay, so I've got about 10 to 12 different strumming patterns, and I'm just going to switch the screen. Oops. Okay, hang on a second. I have a little technical error. Let me just see what I can do here. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. So what we've got here is some strumming patterns, and I'm going to go through how to play and how to count each of these patterns. So what you'll notice is we've got these little signs here with these little bridges and these little downward arrows. This is a downstroke. So what that means is your hand moves downwards, and then we've got these little arrows here, and that means your hand goes upwards. So an upstroke. Okay, down, up. So this first pattern will be down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this screen, and then you better see me strumming a little bit better. Okay, so I'm just going to mention the count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So we've got 8 quavers. All these are going to be in 4/4 to a count of 4, and it's going to be 8 quavers in a bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and just simply play this over and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Now once you've got the hang of that, you can try changing chords. So I would say, let's say, C to F. You could do one bar of the pattern on C and then one bar on F. Or if you want to get really fancy, you could change the chord halfway through. So I'm playing down, down on the C, and then for beats 3 and 4, I'm doing down, down. Okay, so simples. All right, next pattern here. This one goes down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, now I'm going to put the numbers in. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Let's apply it to a couple of chords. There we go. Okay, easy. Or we could apply it half to each chord. So 2 strums down on C, 1, 2, and then for the F on beat 3, down, up, down, up. Okay, so that's pattern 2. Down, 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 up, down, up. So it is important to try, you know, try these on a few different chord progressions. Try them out in different songs. Anything with a 4 count, these patterns should work. Try them out at different speeds. So, you know, you might want to try it. going to say, oh, by the way, for most of these drums, I'm using my index finger. So I'm using my fingernail on the down, like that. Fingernail on the down. My nail is pointing towards the floor. And on the up, I'm doing the pad of my index finger. And I'm strumming over this area of the fingerboard. So what this tends to do, the finger, using the pad on the upstrokes tends to mean that they're softer. So the nail on the downstrokes means they're harder. And the pad on the upstrokes means they're softer. So we got downstrokes on downbeats. So the downbeats will be emphasized. And you can also use your thumb here, but you'll get a softer sound. So, the important thing is to try more than one way of doing stuff, okay? So, if you only do one way of doing things, it's not going to be ideal, you know. Give yourself more flexibility, try more than one way of doing stuff. Okay, so, let's move on. So now, pattern 3 is going to be here. And we've got down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Or 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And. So we're playing 7 out of 8 quavers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chords, C and F. Okay, and don't forget to apply this to faster changes. Okay, cool. All right, the next one. Similar, we've got down, down, up, down, up, down. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, did it a bit faster there. Now with the chords changing. Even changing every 2 beats. Okay. And now let's move on to the next pattern. Again, this isn't too difficult. Down, down, up, down, down, up. So it's this one here. Down, down, up, down, down, up. That's 1, 2, and, whoops, 3, 4, and. Try that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and with chords. I think I've got a little bit of a tuning issue here. Let me just check my tuning. If your uke ever sounds out of tune, I advise you to do the same. So keep your tuner handy. That way you always better tune up. And don't forget to switch it off or the battery will die. Okay, so where were we? Okay, let's look at the next pattern. Down, up, down, down, up, down. So that's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, I'm going to count it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. With 2 chords. that's all the easy ones. And now we're going to do some slightly more challenging ones. So the next 3 patterns involve what's called cross rhythms or syncopations. And that's going to be where we do an upstroke on an upbeat or an offbeat. You can both, same difference. And we don't immediately do a downbeat after it. So we get this sensation that the rhythm is kind of floating. You have to be good at doing the basic rhythms to be able to do these well. So let's start with this one. 1, 2, and 4. Now, this here is a tie. That's just a way of showing it's a crotchet length. There's different ways to write this. Sometimes you'll see a crotchet written here. Sometimes you'll see 2 quavers tied together. It's just a crotchet. So this one will sound like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, up, down. Okay, now I'm going to try it with a chord change. Go to G for a change. How about F? G. Try that a bit faster. Okay, now here at the end I did. Now, with this one, it's when you're playing 2 chords per bar, it's not so obvious where you should play that second chord because beat 3, there is no strike. So what I suggest is playing that as an anticipation. And what I mean by that is the 3rd stroke is the chord change, which is an upstroke. Okay, you do have another option, which is you use the 4th stroke as the change, which will be a delay. What you don't do is you don't have a 3rd beat where you can do a downstroke. So it's a little bit more subtle when you're doing 2 chords per bar, where the second chord goes, which strum the second chord goes on. Alright, now let's move on to another one, which is a variation. This one's got more extra strokes. It starts in a similar way. 1, 2, and 4, and. So we're striking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 8 possible quavers we could be striking. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. So basically, this is the same as the previous pattern, but we've got an extra up. Down, down, up, down. Let's try some chords. When you've got 2 chords in the bar, you've got the same kind of option. You either change there on the and of 2, or you change here on the and of 3. So I'm going to do them both here. Okay, C to G, and of 2. Whoops, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm going to do the and of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we'll move on to the next variant, which has got only 3 strokes. We play on the 1 with a downstroke, we play on the and of 2 with an upstroke, and then on the 4 with a downstroke. Now, this one can be a little bit tricky to get the hang of to start with. 2, 3, 4, boom, 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 boom. What I'm going to do with this one is to use a metronome set to 4. And what you should hear is that the first strum will occur on the red beep, the ping, right? Okay, then between beeps, you'll hear the second beep when I won't strum, and then after the second beep, but before the third beat, you'll hear an up strum. Then there'll be a third ping, and on the fourth ping there'll be a down strum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, up, 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 down, up. Sorry, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay, so in that one I was adding an extra E flat chord to the chord change. That's kind of fun. So I was playing C, E flat, F. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this lesson into two halves because it's getting a little bit long now. So these are going to be the easier patterns. I've got a few more that use some slightly more advanced techniques. So we'll call it there. So just try out those progressions, play them over and over, you know, like 10 times in a row. At least per practice session. Try them over different chords. Just get comfortable with the strumming directions, and we'll pick this up another time. All right, brilliant. Thanks for watching. I hope you get a lot out of it, and I'll see you soon.